Momo here. I'm going to show you my everyday spring makeup tutorial. So first off, I always start with the clear lip volumizer to plump up my lips while I do all of the rest of my makeup. Next, I take my Candlelight Shadow Sense and I put it under my eyes and on my eyelids and just touch up any red blemishes on my face. And I use my pointed foundation brush from Real Techniques to blend that in and create a base for all my eyeshadows and to conceal all of my blemishes. Next up, I'm taking Snow and I'm putting it in my inner crease of my eyelids to really brighten up the look and give a slight shimmer. And then I'm going to take my Deluxe Crease Brush from Real Techniques and just blend that in. Next, I'm taking my Mocha Java and I'm going to take my brush and brush the wand and then wipe it on the lid. And I'm going to be using my accent brush to rub it into the outer crease just to create a little depth of color and a contrast on my eyes. And so I use that and I put it on and then I rub it in a bit. And then I take my base shadow brush and I blend that in. Next, I'm taking my Garnet Shadow Sense and I'm going to take that same accent brush and put it into the outer crease just to give it a bit more depth of color and a greater contrast from the inner eyelid to the outer eyelid. And I'm taking that base shadow brush and I'm just blending it in again. And then I'm taking that base shadow brush again and I'm brushing the wand and putting Mocha Java shimmer everywhere to blend the colors all in together and to also give that a fun little sheen to my eyelids. Then I'm taking the Garnet Shadow Sense and I'm reapplying it back into the crease just to add a bit more depth of color. And I'm taking my Deluxe Crease Brush and blending that in. And then I am taking my Real Techniques Fine Liner Brush and I swipe the wand of the Garnet Shadow Sense and I am doing a fine line across my whole eyelid. I like to use Garnet as an everyday eyeliner because it's not so bold as a black eyeliner, but it still defines your eye, and because I have blue eyes, I also really like to use it because it's a dark brown and it really makes the blue pop. And then I'm taking my liner and I'm just going very lightly under my eyes. Even though I'll put under eye mascara on, I just like to put the bronze under my eyes as well. Next up, I'm using Mocha Java on my eyebrows. I have sped the video up because I take a really long time to do my eyebrows because I like to mimic the hair stroke. So what I do is I do the bottom line and then I outline the whole eyebrow and then I fill it in. I really have been loving using Mocha Java as an eyebrow color. I find it really blends well and it lasts all day because it's made of the same stuff that the lip scents and eyes and shadow scents, obviously, and blush scents are made out of. Next, I'm taking my spoolie and brushing out my eyelashes. I get eyelash extensions because it makes life so much easier, and if you're interested in getting them, I highly recommend them because it's the ultimate life hack. Next up, I'm taking my Silk Pore and Wrinkle Minimizer, and I'm just going to put that everywhere on my face. Feels good. And then I'm just going to touch up Candlelight under my eyes and just to really brighten the under my eyes. And I'm just highlighting the tip of my nose, which always seems to be a little bit red. Next up, I'm mixing my Make Sense Advanced Anti-Aging Foundation in Almond with a half pump of the Advanced Anti-Aging Foundation in Pearlizer, which just gives a really nice sheen and shimmer to your face that just gives you that glow, that summer spring glow that we all love. And then I take my Expert face brush and I blend it all in. So I rub it onto the back of my hand and then I just put it everywhere on my face. I like to blend under my chin so that my face and my neck match. Next up, I'm taking my white highlighter concealer and I'm mixing it with a little bit of the Almond Anti-Aging Foundation. I just blend the two of them a little bit together and then I take my pointed foundation brush and I just blend it under my eyes to really allow the under of my eyes to pop out and hide all the mommy bags. My favorite thing about these products is that they are anti-aging, so while I'm using Shadow Sense or the white highlighter under my eyes, it's actually reducing the little baggies. What a dream! Next up, I'm taking my Toasted Rose Blush Sense, and I'm going to put it on the outsides of my cheeks, so in the line of where my eyebrows is, from the edge of my eyebrow, that's where I want to put the blush because I find it's much easier to blend that way. And then I'm going to take my stippling brush and I just do a few pats and then I blend it in. And I find when you start farther out, it allows you to blend easier and remedy any mistakes because if you put it too red, too close to your nose, it's very hard to fix. Next up, I'm taking my bronze blush scents, and I'm just doing one dot in the contour line of my cheekbone, right in the same line at the end of my eyebrow as well. And I take my Real Techniques contour brush and I start there and I do just a swift movement, brushing backwards first, creating that line of definition, which is really helpful for giving defined cheekbones and a very contoured face. And next up, I'm just dabbing a little bit of pearlizer right onto my cheekbones just to give that healthy summer glow. And I put a little bit on my nose and on my forehead. Next, I like to use waterproof mascara under my eyes. I just find that it prevents my mascara from crumbling or sort of bleeding under my eyes if my eyes get watery. So here I'm using the CoverGirl Clump Crusher by Lash Blast in Blackest Black. Next up, I'm putting Strawberry Shortcake lip scents on. So I like to outline the outsides of my lips and then go back over on the inside. I'm not swiping the layers over each other, but I am creating a line around the outside and a line around the inside, and then I have to cover the waterline because my lips are too big to do it in one stroke. I feel like everybody has a different way of putting lip scents on, and I have just found that this is the best way that works for me. And so you put the coat on and then you let it dry, and I'm going to speed the video up, and then I apply 2 more coats, so 3 coats in total. Strawberry Shortcake is such a fun pink for the summer and the spring. I find it's like the perfect spring pink. It has just enough red in it that it allows the color to pop, and just enough pink that it doesn't feel like you're wearing a bold red. It feels like a tulip on your lips. And then I'm applying my glossy gloss. I hope you loved this video, and thanks so much for watching.